Voth is bad-ish news. This is good news, as is this. As is Jago, actually. It might die to natural selection, but one of these will probably bait that out. So, and we can keep this as removal. Nice. Very nice. I'll just reply to this message. Alright, I want to keep all these cards. Just gonna plop down a pup here. Cool. We'll see if this gets natural selectioned. That is fairly threatening. I could do chassis plus fortitude. It won't die to natural selection. If they have Egg-Morph, I'm going to be very sad. Do I have another play? I can put on the claws and pass. That could be good, but I think I'd rather do that next turn. You know what? I don't hate this play. This is fine. We deny a mana tile. We push this huge threat into their face. They can't just kill it on board. You know, best they can do is like chop it down to a 4/2 force field, which is still a huge threat. And they take 4 in the process and lose their creature. So that's still fine. Then again, with Starhorn, we can be a little bit inefficient with our card usage. I don't intend to just throw away cards for the sake of it. But something like this is a strong tempo play. If they have a hard removal spell, that might just lose us the game on the spot. Although at least if they spend their entire turn playing Egg-Morph and then we add a Mantite Claws, kind of evens out. So, you know, they'll be up a card, but we'll have this equipped. That's odd. Blood Tear or a Scorn, maybe. This dying to a Blood Tear is also kind of sad, but hopefully the chassis isn't dying. Could be like a... Okay, that's pretty good. For them, I mean, that's good value. But it looks like this isn't gonna die. Hopefully. No, just playing more minions. They have a Warp Up, that's annoying. So, I mean, this is punching the Earthwalker every time, I think. Can I kill this? Oh, I sure can. That's a great draw. So not a flawless line of play, but now I'm ahead. We've effectively traded the Greater Fortitude for the Earthwalker and profited by +2, +1 as it turns out on our chassis. And we got to develop a 3/3 that killed their 2-drop, which made up for the Rocket Up Terror, which was a 2/3 that killed our 2-drop. So hopefully all's well that ends well, but so this turn turns out. This level of aggression intimidates me a little bit. Fair enough. Do they have the trade? They need an extra ping to deal with this. They do. Okay. So as long as they don't mess up the sequencing, they're going to get to kill this. Well, they can kill it anyway. It doesn't actually matter because of the power bonus on Overload. Pleasingly, we get to punch this because of the way they played this. Oh, they drew a card off of the Dancer Dreams as well. They actually cycled that. That's good value. Alright, so we can Giago, we can Beastclad Hunter, we can Kolossus. Kolossus is probably the best one. Do I want to protect it from my opponent? Probably, so it doesn't die to like Lava Slasher. I'm a bit worried about natural selection. Because I haven't really given them a natural selection target yet. Like, they could have played it on the Warp Up turn 1, but when you have an Earthwalker in hand, that's obviously less of a good option. So maybe I'm supposed to do Beastclad Hunter, Blood Tier Alchemist, just to bait it. I think the Blood Tier actually has too much value in itself to do that. Let's just take the risk. I'm going to do this because we're effectively trading 3 damage on me for 3 damage on my opponent, which, since I'm ahead on life and playing Starhorn, seems valuable. I also have a clause in hand, so I can win the I hit you in the face race, if it comes to it. The other thing is that if they do have natural selection, at least we clear the way for this, which is a card I need to rely on a lot more. Like, this is kind of a proactive play that's like relatively, I guess, experimental. Like, maybe this works, maybe it doesn't. We're kind of testing the waters here. Whereas if they... That's scary-ish. Whereas if I play a Giago so I can not die and they kill that, that's much worse. Okay. That's fine. Because of claws. That's more annoying. But, guess what? They didn't have it. We're all good. This seems great here. Maybe I do ship the Blood Tier. I could probably draw a card first. Although maybe I don't want to because I'm actually ahead on resources right now. That's mediocre. No, I should have kept that so I could ping the God Hammer like next turn. Let's see what this gets me. Cool. Okay. Let's hope they don't have too many minions here. My hand is not actually that good at playing reactively. Yeah, replacing Blood Tier was definitely a mistake. I should have just shipped this, I think. Doesn't even do anything against Godhammer, really. Holy moly. I mean, they still need 6 more, so... Okay. Well, I can Saber Spine this, eat this with Colossus, punch that, heal myself, play a big provoke. No, I can't do all of that. I can just heal myself. Let's get rid of this. Hey, there's Blood Tear. He's back. I think I gotta play this. I think it has enough value. Like keeping my opponent in position for the Colossus to kill them. As long as they don't have too many provokes to block my movement. If I can move one of these out the way, and the Colossus is game over at that point. Or even if they kill this, if I can clear whatever they put down instead. Okay. That's fine. That costs them a lot of mana. And a card. How are we so far ahead on resources? How did this happen? Alright. So right now we have 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 damage. We could go for it with the Alcohol. Because if that gets Rush, I win. I actually don't hate that. Celerity and Flying, okay. Neither of those are Rush. How should I best get rid of this Fizzling Mystic? Probably just eat it with the Colossus. I'm going to send this in now. Goes with the Blood Tear. Fighting a ping. And I'm going to back away, I think. Send this in. Crunch. Play a Nasha. Putting it here to protect the Alcohol from like a Warbeast or a Dancing Blades or something. Is Twitch chat working? I can't tell if from my perspective, no one seems to have said anything, which is perfectly fine. You're under no pressure to chat. I'm just curious if it's broken. If someone could just type a message like whatever, tell me your favorite color or something, just so I know that it's not died on me. I'm sure it's fine. It's just people not saying anything, which again is fine. This is not to pressure anyone to engage with me. I'm just wanted to make sure that my stream is actually functional. Hey, Stoic Rooster. Thank you for both joining and confirming that either Twitch chat was working all along or now works. I just restarted it, so if anyone said anything prior to now, it will unfortunately have missed my attention. Right, we're 1 damage off lethal. Yeah, let's get rid of that. Does that get there? Not quite. I have my blood tier back already. Dang it. It's not even a terrible battle pet. Alright, let's hope we haven't drawn them into outs. I thought Kolossus was bad for years. Like, I always thought this card was really underwhelming. And it's only after, like, seeing it go off against me a few times that I've almost been forced to accept that actually it's good. That's fine. I mean, fine-ish. Oh, wow. Double Fizzling Mystic in their deck. That's pretty good. That is really greedy. That's going to cost them the game, that is. Crunch!